Hi guys, Betsy here with Unique Paper 15. Thanks so much for stopping by today. Today's video is going to be a quick one. I just wanted to color one of the new, well not new, but the Greeting Farms stamps. So I stamped out a few, but I ended up choosing the cute little girl at the end there with the braids. I thought she was so adorable. I don't know if you guys have this magical set from the Greeting Farms, but you have to decide which one to color because there's so many and they're so cute. So I decided to do her. So I'm gonna go with like a lightish blonde brown kind of highlighty look hair. So I'm starting off with one of my Dick Blick colors, and it's like a buttery yellow. It's actually 096. All the colors, the numbers and everything, I'm gonna put in the description below so you guys can see what I used if you want to replicate that. If not, just use your own shades. But I'm just doing some basic tracing here. That's what I like to call it. Just following the lines that the artist gives you. I'm switching over to one of my Prismacolor yellows as well. It's a cream color. And I just want to give like a really light yellow against that darker yellow that I laid down at first. I'm trying to create the illusion of shadows. And you know how in braids, you can see the shadows from the hair laying over each other. So I'm going to show you there what I'm going for. Just every other hair a little darker than the one before. Now I'm going to come in with a really bright yellow, a Copic. This is going to give that bright pop of yellow, what it's going to eventually be under the brown. So it's going to give that sharp contrast. I'm going near the deep parts of her hair where anything would have the most shadow. And I'm just doing some simple flicks. So that's it for the under color of the yellow. And now I'm going to switch over to my browns. I'm going to start off with a Praline. It's a Winsor & Newton. I really do like these markers. They're brush tip, they flick amazing if you guys have never used them. So I want to start on the braid and just really start bringing that contrast in. I'm not covering up the yellow, I'm just flicking on top of it. I'm going to start with the part of her hair on top, and I'm going to follow the lines the artist gave us, and then I'm also going to create a wave into her bangs. So it almost looks like her hair has that windswept bang look, if you know what I'm trying to say. So I'm following the black lines, and I'm just going on the same side of the line everywhere I go and doing the simple flicks. I'm now going to switch over to an E55, which is almost like a camel brown, and this is going to help give that deeper brown. So I'm showing you here that I'm just deepening the deeper parts of her hair where the shadows are, adding some more contrast to the braids. And I really want to make sure that I have that that bang sweep, so it looks like it's curling over. So now I came in with a darker brown, and I'm just doing the exact same thing. I'm flicking everywhere there's another brown, and at the part, and then the bang. Don't forget about the braids. I want to create some shadow there. Now I want to decide the darkest of the brown, which I ended up picking the E15. I'm going to go in and just really start adding. Those are the biggest flicks. That's going to be the darkest brown that I use. And normally I start with the skin. This is different for me to go straight to the hair. I really wanted to color her braids, so I didn't even do the skin at first, but we'll get there. So again, just going in, darkening up that part. You can see now the shadows are coming in, and that's where I'm sweeping that into her bangs, just to make it look like it's flowing naturally. Doing some flicks. Very, very simple, you can see. And I'm not a professional colorist or even a master. I'm nothing. I'm just a newbie at Copics, but I really enjoy playing with them. So the braids are actually quite easy to do because each section is so tiny. So I'm just making sure it looks okay. Now I decide I want to switch over to the skin. The skin actually goes quite quick because she doesn't have a lot of surface area. To start off with her skin, I go with the I believe it's the E, either the EOOO or the YROO. And I'm just gonna fill in the skin. Nothing special here. I don't want to forget her belly, her neck, and her arms. Now I'm coming in with these Nuvos. I love these Nuvo markers, and this is their skin trio. I'm only using 2 of them, but you cannot go wrong with these. They're meant to blend together. So if you use them as the package gives them to you, it's a fail-safe. They blend perfect. So here I'm just adding some shadows under her bangs, adding that nose, and now I'm going to go back to a Copic. And I believe this is my E11, which is a great light shadow. This is one of those colors that you can safely go in with a shadow and not make a mess. You know, this is something that you can't get out of. So now I'm just gonna keep going in and making some shadows. This is my E21. This is gonna give more of that tan look. Doing the belly button, the nose, and just the simple shadows from the hair. Now here we go, the BVs. I talked about this before. Sandy Allnuck always talks about adding light lavenders to your skin to give a realistic shadow. So this is my first attempt at it. I just got these BVs in the mail the other day, so this is one of the reasons I'm doing this image. I want to see if I can replicate what Sandy said to do. And so far it looks pretty good. I see what she's talking about. So now I'm coming back to my YROO. This is a fail-safe as well. You can never go wrong with the blending on this one. If you ever get in a pickle with your shadowing, bring in one of your YROOs or your EOs and you can blend it out safely. So now I'm going in with the big guns. This is my E13. This guy you want to use where you know you want a shadow, because it's going to be harder to blend out if you put it in the wrong place. So this is going to be the deepest shadow color I use for her skin. Now I'm coming back in with a BV. I just want to go over exactly what I just did with the E13 and make sure that everything looks pretty decent. Now the EOO, that is kind of my finishing touch. That's where I bring the lightest part to the center of her face, her belly, and any skin parts I want to be the lightest. So now, her hair was bothering me. That one part right there, she just needed one flick. Okay, I feel good about it now. I can move on. So now I'm moving on to her clothes. I felt like she needed a cute little pink outfit. So I start off with one of my Prismacolor light pinks. It's kind of like a sarong bathing suit she's wearing, so I just wanted to make it as girly as possible. Now going to the processed red light. It's like a darker fuchsia. And I'm shadowing in her bikini top, and I'm giving her a little sarong there, like some ruffles. Some just simple flicks to make it look like it's got ruffles. And my RV25, this is almost like a dark fluorescent pink, if you want to say that. This is going to be the shadowing for her hair bows, for her little skirt thing, and her bikini top. Now, just coming backwards, remember from light to dark to light, and just making sure they're all blending well. And now I want to go in with my E50. I don't know why, but there is no skin color for me that can go out the door without the E50. This is like my finisher. So the Micron, I'm bringing this in to clean her up. And if you know me, I have to enhance her eyebrows, her little nose and mouth. It's just something I have to do. I have to clean her up. Now I want to come in with my jelly roll, and I want to just give her some white in the middle of her eyes to make it pop and also look a little more realistic. Take a look at her. She looks cute, right? Sandy was right about those lavenders. It really does give a true shadow, a skin shadow. I like it. So now I decided that I want to cut her out. I'm going to fussy cut her. She was very simple to color, very fun to color. If you guys haven't checked out the Greeting Farm stamps yet, you should. They're a ton of fun. I really hope you guys like the video. I know my techniques are simple, but they work for me. If you like the video, please give me a like, subscribe, and share. And also, don't forget to put down in the comments maybe some new images that I should be checking out. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Have a great night.